Life is a journey. In every moment, through every milestone, there's a silent partner. Always on. More than transactions, banking is about trust. Union Bank of India. Banking that is always on for you.
Hello, Pragyan. How have you been?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm okay. And this is a series which we have started on Sportstar, where we are going to talk about uh, some of the greatest spells by Indian bowlers in Test cricket. Essentially, Test cricket, and then of course, like we're going to talk about that domestic match also against Mumbai.
Sure, sir.
So, to begin with, Pragyan, can I take you back to the most, would you say it was the series, important series against England in 2012?
Yeah, it was a very important series for us, sir, because as a young bowling unit, me and Ashwin, we were playing England for the first time, and we wanted to actually win the game, win the series for the country, but it didn't go our way. I think that is something which will always, like have that void in my heart because I always wanted to win against good sides. England was one of them. They had a very balanced side when we played against them. So we wanted to do well, basically.
Yeah, it was a very competitive side. I mean, if you look at it, and and and, and unfortunately for India, all of them were in form.
Yep, they were all like, if you look at the entire team, they were very good. They had Cook, they had Trott, they had everybody, Peterson, everybody. They had a very balanced side, Bell. And then when you look at the bowling side, they had Anderson, they had Broad, they had two spinners in Monte Punisher and Graham Swan. It looked like a complete side. And when you play against such side, you want to show them how good you are. So I was really determined to do that. We won the first game in Ahmedabad, but then on, I think that is something which will always, as I said, when I reflect back, will have that regret in my heart that I could have done better.
Correct, correct. But you had a big success in that Ahmedabad Test match. 5 for 45 in the first innings, 4 for 120 in the second. And interestingly, I want you to talk about Peterson dismissals because you got him in both the innings and got him bowled.
Uh, I think uh, back then when Peterson used to come into bat, left-hand spinners used to be used against him. That was his biggest weakness. So the plan was quite clear that whenever Peterson comes in, I'll be the one who will be bowling against him, and I should be ready. So we were trying to play with his mind, his psychology, and it really worked for us because the moment he came into bat, he took the stance and he saw me. He was not looking settled. So I think that is what we wanted to do, and we succeeded in that game.
Yeah, and he was a good player of spin, right?
Yes, he was against the off spinners, but left arm spinners, somewhere he used to have that mind block where he was not comfortable. Later on, he went on to become a good batsman against left arm spinners, but by then, I think he had that little bit of hesitation in his mind when he was facing left arm spinners.
Yeah, and Pragyan, for you, what was on your mind when you were trying to bowl to this English team in the first test, Ahmedabad?
I was a bit nervous playing against such a well-balanced side. All their batters had a lot of experience in Test cricket, and we were just starting. Uh, for me, it was more of trying to be in the present, just trying to go ball by ball rather than thinking about the glories that this team had got. Because if I look at other things rather than thinking about what I need to do in those 22 yards, I would have put a lot more pressure on myself because it was a very important series for us. A lot of things were already putting pressure on us because there was a huge amount of expectation from India. With all that, if I think about these batters, I thought I'll be putting a lot of pressure on myself, and all my senior players. They were advising me to just focus on your strengths rather than thinking about what the batters can do.
Yeah, and you were playing along with some of the greats of the game in
Yeah,
the Indian team, I mean.
I was very fortunate enough to play with some of the greats and get some life lessons from them. I was really, really honored to have someone like Sachin Paji standing at mid off or mid on every time to guide
Yeah.
me. I had VVS Lakshman Bhai, then Rahul Bhai at the slips. When I was growing up, it was my dream that if ever I played Test cricket, if I bowl, the ball nicks and goes to the first slip, and Rahul White should take the catch, and it happened for me. And these are the things I grew up, because when I was growing up in Test cricket, those moments were very special when your coaches, when your senior players tell you, like, when you're playing along with some of the greats, and these kind of special moments happen. I think these are the things which you visualize when you're growing up, and it happened to me. What more can I ask for?
So you played with Lakshman for Hyderabad, but how was it with Sachin coming and telling you, maybe trying to guide you during the match, after the match, before the match? How was your experience?
Think it was a great experience. He was like a those super mechanic who used to come just hear the tune and tell you, okay, this is not the right tune. That is how he used to do. Those finer points he used to tell you, okay, the ball is reverse swinging. Now you need to hold the ball other way to get a drift, and maybe bowl a step behind from the crease, so that the length varies, and the batsman may give a bat pad catch to the silly point or short leg. So these are the fine advices that he used to come and always give. And I used to love having Sachin Paji at mid off, and someone like Zahir Khan at mid on, because I really, really believed in these two guys. They always used to guide me. Obviously, we had someone like Harbhajan Singh with so much experience. So I think these were the guys always standing at right places for me to guide me.
Yeah, and bowling to Cook, he was in terrific form in the series. You got him at Ahmedabad.
Yeah, I think I was just trying to keep him just calm, because he's someone who likes to rotate strike. My plan was not to give him that easy single. I wanted to frustrate them in a way where they are not comfortable at, because someone like Peterson, he loves getting those boundaries and sixes. For someone like Cook, he enjoys rotating strike. So I wanted to not let that happen easily.
Okay, and Pragyan, how much do you remember shortly of your debut test match at Kanpur?
How can I forget my debut test match, getting
Yes,
my test cap from Sachin Paji at Kanpur, and my first wicket, Mahila Jayawardene, and that catch was taken by Sachin Paji. I think these are the moments you can never forget.
correct. So we'll now talk about the important test match at P. Sara Stadium.
Yeah.
I mean, you bowled extremely well. Uh, how much do you remember? Because you got Sangakkara, you got Mahela, and you helped India win the test match so that the series was drawn.
I think the most important thing for us was I was very young. Me and Mishra played. Unfortunately, Bhajupa was not well. He had to return back to India, and playing against subcontinent side, especially a team like Sri Lanka, which had Jayawardene, which had Sangakkara, which had Dilshan.
Yeah.
Uh, I think these are the batters who are really good against spin, and getting these guys out and bowling really well, and when the series is at stake, doing well as young bowling unit, I think that gave me a lot of satisfaction, because I clearly remember the wicket was little slow, and MS and our senior players said that spinners are going to be key, and they need to pick wickets, and to do that against a good side with lesser experience, I think that gave me a lot of satisfaction and confidence because in Sri Lanka, beating Sri Lanka with the side that they had was very, very special.
And Pragyan, I mean, getting both Sangakkara and Mahela out in both the innings. How was it?
As I said, I clearly remember Mahela Jayawardene playing a defense, taking the outside edge and going straight to Rahul Bhai. I think that was something which I always visualized, and it happened. More of like trying to prove myself that I belong there. Because when you're getting the best of the batsmen out and trying to keep them quiet, that itself gives you a lot of satisfaction and confidence. And eventually that is what happened.
Yeah. And before we go to your final match at Wankhede, there was this match at Uppal in 2006 when Hyderabad beat Mumbai for the first time ever in Ranji Trophy. So can you share your memories? Because you had 2 for 21 and 4 for 78 in that game.
I clearly remember. I think it was a game of showing your character, because when you play against Mumbai back in those days, it was more of a psychological victory than winning the game on the ground. We had a young Rohit Sharma there playing for Mumbai. Few other yesteryear stars playing. I clearly remember first innings when we got Mumbai out for a very low total. Uh, uh, our senior test cricketer Shivlal Yadav sir got very excited. And I remember the last day when we were bowling against Mumbai, he was just taking a walk around the park. He's just walking because he understood what was the importance of winning against Mumbai, a solid Mumbai side in Ranji Trophy. And it happened for the first time in 75 years.
Yeah.
Hyderabad beating Mumbai. That was very special. And in that game, contributing, picking those important wickets. And the most important thing, I'd like to say, the bowling unit that we had. In the first innings, we had someone like MP Arjun picking those wickets, then Alfred Absalom, and then I picked up those 4 wickets in the second innings. I think it was a very young bowling side. I'll tell you, sir. We hardly played any cricket, like 20 odd games we had played, and playing against Mumbai, dominating them, beating them. I think that gives you lot of confidence. It gives you sense of belonging at a stage where you can go and challenge any batter.
Correct. Correct. So now, Pragyan, we'll go to the great test match at Wankhede, Sachin's farewell and your man of the match. And it also became your farewell because surprisingly, I don't know why you again never played test match for India after finishing with the man of the match award. So, how was it going into the test match? There was so much talk of Sachin's farewell. So, was
Right.
there a kind of how was the atmosphere?
I think it all started when the team was announced. We all knew the first game is going to be played at Eden Garden. The second one is going to obviously finish in Mumbai because it was Sachin Paji's home ground. And we all know why it was happening in Mumbai, because he wanted his mother to come and watch him play for the last time. And the entire series was focused on Sachin Paji. Like, wherever he used to go, everybody used to come meet him, because the amount of contribution he's done, the impact that is created on Indian cricket and all of us. Obviously, that side was always going in parallel. But the most important thing, I still remember what MS said was, mm, these two games we need to win, and we should win by dominating West Indies, because this is something which will always remain special for Sachin Paji. Uh, Against West Indies in India, we knew that we were going to beat them, but how you beat them is very important. I think that is what our captain MS told us, and that is what we did. And especially, I remember in Mumbai, the days were going by. By the time we reached the fourth or fifth day, we suddenly saw that emotional angle coming in. Suddenly, that atmosphere changing, where everybody were uh, s- hit by the reality that this is the last day that Sachin Paji is going to ever play for the country.
Correct.
And the moment he was walking back from the ground, especially after, touching the 22 yards, he was so emotional. Everything that he was holding, it all came out. And he was in the dressing room. He was in tears. He's literally like a young 10 or 12-year boy who lost his favorite toy. That is how he was. And we were all shaken because we never seen him like that. He was the one who used to hold everybody together in difficult times, and happier times. He always used to guide us. And a man of his stature breaking down, and then seeing all that, I think that was something which will be very, very rare. And I was very fortunate that I could contribute in India's winning cause yet again, and give a very, very special farewell to someone who's actually taken India on his shoulders and dominated the world cricket.
That was a lovely line, Pragyan. He was like a little boy who had lost a toy. So that was very well
Because
said.
sir, it was very, very unreal for us. We had never seen Sachin Paji like that. Uh, like when I was growing up, watching him on television with no emotion at all. Even if he gets 100, even if he doesn't get 100, on a good day, bad day, always used to be composed. And then on that day, seeing him, when he realized that this is the last time I'm going to go to the 22 yards to play for my country and I'm done. I think that hit him really hard.
And so, Pragyan, we'll talk about your spell now because uh, it was crucial. It got you Man of the Match award also, and you got some fantastic wickets. I mean, getting Chris Gale. How was it?
I think it was a very, very sweet banter between us,
Ah.
because in IPL he used to just go after me, and then in that test match he told me that I'm going to go after you. I said the color of the ball has changed, and the color of the ball has changed, and the conditions are different, and the format is different. So he hit me two sixes, I think, if I'm not wrong, and then I got him out. I think that is the beauty of Test cricket. The competition between bat and ball. I'm not trying to defame any other format, but I'm saying I really enjoyed red ball cricket because the way you challenge each other. That is something which really, really gave me a lot of satisfaction, sir.
And Marilyn Samuels also, Pragyan, because he plays spin very well.
Yeah. I
You got
think
him twice.
yeah, we tried to put pressure on him. He stepped out. I knew he's going to go after me, and luckily I could read him. I read his body language, and then pulled the ball a little back, further away from him, and then got him stumped.
Right. So 10 wickets in your farewell game. So when you look back, what was the moment, apart from the fact that Sachin retired, for you personally, walking up and taking that trophy, the award, Man of the Match award?
Yeah, but it's special. Every time when you take man of the match, when your team has won, especially your country, and in a test match, I think nothing can give you more satisfaction. I remember Zahir Khan telling me after the Ahmedabad test match against England, he told me these are the moments you should always remember, because winning test matches, beating a side, getting them out, getting those 20 wickets in a match against a good side. It really, really tells you what kind of a bowler you are, what kind of hard work you have done, how you have grown in stature. So these are the things, when you hear from a senior player, it really, really gives you a lot of satisfaction. And same goes in that game, picking 10 wickets, creating that moment. And let me tell you a little story.
Yeah.
Me, Rohit, that was Rohit Sharma's debut series. And we had a competition. Me and Rohit, we wanted to win man of the match and dedicate it to Sachin Paji. Eventually, I ended up getting it. So we still tease each other about it because he was the one who wanted to win the man of the match and dedicate that man of the match to Sachin Paji because it was his last game.
Correct, correct, correct. So Pragyan, it's very difficult, I know, for you to pick one dismissal which you have really relished. I mean, you have planned and you feel very proud of having taken that one wicket.
One wicket, if you tell me, sir, it will be Mahila Jayawardene because he was the one who actually um, helped me become a good test bowler. The wickets that I've taken in Test cricket, it is because of him. He was so good against spinners. If you just bowl on middle leg, he used to play those paddle sweep. If you bowl just little outside off stump, he used to play those late cuts, and it never used to go to the boundaries. And let me tell you, sir, for a bowler who's bowling in a test match, boundaries and sixes are not the ones which scare you. Those singles and doubles will irritate you. I think that is what he was doing. So that is the reason why I became very accurate because I wanted to bowl those line and length. I didn't want to give him those room. That is the reason why I became so good at just hitting those areas consistently more than other bowlers because of Mahila Jayawardene, and getting him out was cherry on the top.
Correct. You're right, Pragyan, because all great players, Mr. Gavaskar, Sachin himself, Lakshman, Rahul Dravid, Sehwag would not believe in singles, but they were all good in picking those ones and twos.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that is what frustrates the bowler because you don't want the batters to change strikes because entire thing changes. The
Yeah,
pressure goes away. The other batsman comes in. Your length has to vary. Your pace has to vary. So I think these are the things. That is the reason why they say normally for a batter, the best place for a batsman in Test cricket is on the non-strikers end, watching the other batsman play, and for the bowler just keep the batsman there. Keep building the pressure. Keep bowling those areas. Don't give him single. Let him go over the fielder and get those boundaries and sixes.
correct, correct. So thank you, Pragyan. It was a lovely talk. And if you can tell our viewers, your fans, what have you been doing these days? I mean, how do you keep yourself busy?
No, I think uh, cricket and God have been very kind to me. Recently, I've been doing commentary, part of the IPL commentary panel, and then I'm uh, trying to help young spinners whenever I can. I think this is what has kept me busy as a former cricketer. And then apart from that, when it comes to my personal life, I think my kids, they have kept me
Ah,
busy. My son is 5, my daughter is 2. I think they are the ones who decide what I need to do whenever I'm not committed to my work.
very good. And you're not looking at some coaching?
Yes, I am. I am. Definitely, I'll help whenever someone needs any help. I'll be there. I'll help them to the best of my abilities.
Thank you, Pragyan. Give our love to your children and we wish you all the very, very best. And thank you very much for sparing time to speak to Sportstar's podcast.
No, thank you so much. Sportstar has been part of our lives. I think this generation would not understand getting those magazine, getting those big posters. I think that has been part of our lives and waiting for those editions to come. So I think that is something which our generation, our will be the last generation which will relate. I would put
Yes,
it that way.
yes.
And thank you for having me, sir. And all the best to Sportstar.